Welcome, Leahs. All right, Leahs, the truth is going to be revealed over some sort of a double contractual agreement. Secrecy. Secrecy is out. They recognize that there was some sort of a double contractual agreement that was open, and they recognize that Julius was having a Scorpion contractual agreement. People recognize that this contract or this bank account or this information and data that Julius was using is for a Scorpion, and the mother of a Scorpion is a Capricorn person. They're now going to be recognizing how much money Julius have took from this person. This person is now protecting their child, who is a Scorpion, and is standing their grounds. And by that, a bank financial institution is going to be recognized. I see a whole lot of money. Julius have to return a whole lot of money to a Capricorn person because they recognize that Julius have took a whole lot of money that was for a Capricorn person. They're now gaining knowledge of a Virgo and a Taurus who had collaborated together. This Capricorn person, a Virgo person have created a fraud. A Virgo person took a whole lot of money, and a Virgo person and a Gemini woman and a Virgo woman. So a Virgo woman helped a Gemini woman to gain a whole lot of money and give it to a Leo man. So you Leo men are in a whole lot of problem for fraud because they now recognize that you Leo men together with the Aries collaborated and took a whole lot of money because now they're investigating a Virgo and a Sagittarian, and they recognize in your house, Leos, this is your house. Sadness for you Leos, because they recognize that you Leos have data and information. They're now gaining a lot of secrets about you Leo men and what you Leo men have done, and that you Leo men had collaborated with a Aries and took a whole lot of money, and they're now going to be recognizing that a whole lot of money is missing, and they're onto you Leo men, and they're investigating you Leo men and a Virgo for where this money is. I see protection is going to be coming up. This is authority. This is the energy of success. Protection is coming up for a Capricorn woman and her child, because they now recognize that you Leo men were stealing from this Capricorn woman and her child. You Leo man and your family. And there is a complicated situation that you Leo men have created, and they're now gaining knowledge and recognizing that you Leo men have no connection with a Capricorn woman. You are not a Scorpion. A Capricorn woman is the mother of a Scorpion. They are now going to be recognizing that you Leo men, together with a Gemini and a Virgo woman, stole a lot of money and took a lot of money from a bank financial institution that a Capricorn person should have received. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is all there. People in authority, the energy of the star is Aquarius. This is Uranus energy is showing up that there was double contractual agreement. You Leos were carrying a copy of a Scorpion documentation and information, and the mother of a Scorpion is a Capricorn woman. So here you can see the energy of the Bambino, and here you're seeing that is a Scorpion, and a hint is coming up for you Leo men, because you are not the child of a Capricorn woman. This woman doesn't know you. This woman has never even known that you exist, and they now recognize how much money you have stolen from this lady and her son. And they're now recognizing why this lady's son was missing is that you Leos block the telephone connection and the emails and the thing from block the son and its mother, and they gave you the son and its mother data and information, and this is a sick hateful crime. And whether or not people wants to see this, so whoever had given you the contract should go to jail for a very long time, because they're now going to be recognizing that this was a hate crime. You don't get up and give someone else a contractual agreement, and you Leos are a criminal because you know exactly what you were doing. So they now see the secrecy of you Leos and a double contractual agreement, and especially Leos for the rest of you, but Leos who had used a Scorpion information, and they recognize how that your Scorpion parents and you, an end is coming up for your Scorpion parents and you, because they recognize that your Scorpion parents have been selling contractual agreement data and information to other families and has been making money, and it's the same thing they do to you. So this is a situation where you come in a country through a Scorpion corporation. If these Scorpions are not your parents, you came in through their corporation illegally, and that's how you get in a country. People in authority is not happy with you. Leos and your family, they're now recognizing that you Leo men who are married to a Gemini, together with a Virgo, have stolen a whole lot of money that was supposed to go to a Capricorn bank account. You Leos have been taking taxes and has been accessing this person, and has been taking using this person and their children and their partners' information to acquire a whole lot of tax return, and the IRS is coming for you, and that is the wrong people you should get connected with. It is a really criminal offense, and this is what I say. Not all of you Leos, this is a Leo man that his parents or a Scorpion couple help him and gave him a co-worker's ex-co-worker son information, and this ex-co-worker's son is a Scorpion, and there is this Capricorn woman trying to resolve a situation to find her son, and you criminal Leo and your criminal friends block the lady from her son and is using the lady's son information. I mean, this is a discredit of someone else's name and identity. And obviously you're a criminal. That is the reason why you could not use your own identity. Ladies and gentlemen, you all have to wake up, okay? For the rest of you, Leos is going to be very, very good. But Leos who are connecting with a Sagittarian, Aries and a Sagittarian, you are in a whole lot of problem. A Virgo person is now going to be gaining a whole lot of knowledge that you Leos have accumulated a whole lot of wealth by using someone else's data and information. So Leos that is dealing with Sagittarian, a Sagittarian is under huge investigation. A Sagittarian and a Virgo is under huge investigation. People in authority is now gaining a whole lot of knowledge about you, Leo men, and the Aries man that is on a computer, and an Aries man that helped you to open a bank account in a bank. They're now gaining a lot of knowledge. This Virgo woman is also a criminal, because this Virgo woman had helped a Gemini woman to take a lot of money from the account of a Capricorn person, and you all have to return it. This is an international criminal organization that you all are connected with, and this is it. Go and resolve and check it out yourself. Leo and Aries people are the most caught up people that goes to jail for a criminal, for a fraud, a crime. And the reason is that you are fire, and especially you Leo has to recognize that you Leos think that because you're fire you can get away with it because you blow with the wind. Okay, but this is a situation that has gone to multiple countries, and multiple tax corporation have now found out what you Leos have been doing. And the situation is that this is not only a hate crime, this is a criminal offense, because a lot of countries are caught up where people who are supposed to gain their right tax return, because you use their information, these people didn't gain the tax return. And this is another thing that I'm saying to a lot of people, because now they're finding out what this Virgo woman have done. That this Virgo woman in a bank is the one who helped you Leos, together with the bank manager who is an Aquarian, help you Leos to open a bank account. And they're now recognizing that the request came from the office of because this is a Virgo Scorpion. This request came from an Aries. An Aries was the one who gets someone to open a bank account in the Scorpion name and use the Scorpion documentation and information. And while you Leos was accumulating a lot of wealth, and people in authority is now on to you Leo men who are in a relationship with a Gemini and a Virgo for a fraud where you defraud tax corporation a whole lot of money. And this is it. You know, you people can play the game, but when the game start to play you, then you have a problem, because you people have been submitting and taking so much money using other people's name and information, and people weren't getting their tax returns. And this is why I say to a lot of people, whatever game you play, it's going to be replayed to you, because it's about karma. Whatever you do wrong in the past is going to be coming back and bite you in the butt in the future. Now, they're not going to be recognizing, because I see a Gemini woman and a bank is not recognizing what a Cancer have done. They're recognizing that you Leo are connected to this Cancer, a Gemini, a Virgo, and this is just a criminal organization. This Virgo woman is in a bank, financial institution. This Virgo man, businessman, is not recognizing that you guys have created who is this man, because this man is now caught, because they're not recognizing how much money had run underneath the table and contractual agreement that was paid underneath the table, and they're now recognizing that the money is not for you Leos, it is for a Capricorn person. So if you recognize a bank, financial institution is going to be making sure that a Gemini and a Virgo woman return a whole lot of money to a Capricorn account. And however they were doing this has to be, governments have to take a real good look at how did they pull off this criminal offense. And this is what I say to a lot of people. A corporation is not bad. It's the people who work in a corporation, because this Virgo woman is a criminal, and this Virgo woman is connected to a Gemini woman. So people in authority, I see sadness for a bank, a financial institution, sadness for Aries. They now recognize that Aries and you Leos was on someone else's computer, that you Aries and Leo and a Virgo was on someone else's computer. I see an Aquarian, a bank manager, someone in authority is now in a whole lot of problems, is a bank manager, because they recognize that Aries had worked together with a bank manager to create some sort of a bank account. And this is what I say. People needs to start matching faces and bank accounts together, and that has been happening, and that is how they have recognized that there was double bank accounts that was created. So I see here a Leo, good news is going to be coming through, because they're now going to be gaining an idea, because I see a Capricorn woman. This woman is standing up and protecting her son information and her information, and I see people in authority is now going to be recognizing that you are the one with the double contractual agreement, and how far this has gone and how much money you people, because here I see sadness for you Leos. The energy of, your secrets are out, Leos, sadness, and they're now going to be seeing how much money you Leos have defrauded a Capricorn person, and a Virgo businessman is now going to be recognizing that a Sagittarian had helped you Leos to create this fraud. And as you recognize in a house from the 10th house, they are now protecting this woman and her child from the fraud that you Leo men, and see it's you Leo men and the Seven of Swords, and they are now gaining a lot of information, because a Virgo is now giving up you Leo men and showing that you Leo men and your wife and kids, they weren't aware of what you Leo men was doing, and they're now going to be recognizing what you Leo men have done to a Capricorn woman and her child. They're going to be recognizing how much money you Leo women and Leo men have accumulated using data and information, and doubling up data and information, business information, how you criminally took someone else's identity, because this is about identity theft. It's double. You double someone else's data and information, and it is a Scorpion young kid. So now people are now going to be recognizing, because this Capricorn woman keep on saying, my child is missing, my child is missing. And they are now going to be recognizing that you, Leo man, have been using the Scorpion woman child information and block the Scorpion woman and her child from communicating, and they're now going to be gaining a whole lot of understanding of who you, Leo, and what kind of person you are, what kind of person who steal. And they're going to be recognizing that your parents have been helping other people and duplicating other people's identity for a very long time. And this is how, because you're only a criminal to use another identity. People protect their information online because people, it is always advisable with social media not to use your identity, because people can follow you and you can get death threat, and people can be at your home and that sort of thing. Writers don't use their own names. Also, they always write on their name. Movie actors, they don't use their name because they can be, is a form of protection so that people don't know who you are and where you live, so you can be harassed. So this is not a situation. This is a situation of identity theft, okay? So if you recognize what is going on, they're now gaining a whole lot of knowledge of how much money you, Leos, and your wife, family members have took. They're now gaining a whole lot of knowledge, and a Virgo is now recognizing that a whole lot of fraud, that you, Leos, have defrauded them a whole lot of money. And a Virgo, they're onto a Sagittarian and is now investigating a Sagittarian and a Virgo woman, and recognizing that they took a whole lot of money that a Capricorn person should have received. Now, people in authority, I see sadness, because a lot of you Leos are in a whole lot of problems to return a whole lot of money. A lot of you Leo women are now caught, and they recognize that you Leo women have a double contract, and you are not the owner of this. So I see a Capricorn person is going to be victoriously, successfully overcoming you Leos and the fraud that you Leos, and how you Leos had collaborated with a Virgo woman and got a lot of money, where a Cancer was behind all of this, and they're going to be recognizing that Cancer help you Leos to copy and double up a contractual agreement and a bank account in order to accumulate a whole lot of money. So I see an end is here for you, Leo women. This problematic situation is that people are now going to be gaining an understanding, and is now recognizing. Now, this good news that is coming to the end is that a lot of you are going to be feeling relief, because I see sadness about a whole lot of money. And here, people in authority recognize that the money did not go to the Capricorn person, and that you Leos were the one who had took this money or gained this money, and they're going to be recognizing that you Leo have took a whole lot of money, that you and a Cancer have took a whole lot of money that a Capricorn person should have received. So they're now recognizing that you Leos had collaborated and used some sort of a contractual agreement of a Capricorn person and took a whole lot of money, and the cycle is now over, because they're going to be returning all of this money to this Capricorn person, because they recognize, if you notice, the only person that is really protected in this situation is a Capricorn, the Taurus is, and they're gaining understanding of what a Cancer person, that the Cancer person had some sort of a double bank account using the information of a Capricorn person, and this Cancer person had helped you Leos to also get one, and was taking tax money under false pretend, and they're going to be coming down on all of you. So you can all run and hide, but they were already on you guys. You see, the thing about it, Leos, is that you always get into problem with theft. It doesn't really matter. Not all of you, just some of you just really, really work hard. But some of you just got caught up with this Aries, and that is the thing. There are certain people that are not supposed to be friends with each other. Aries and Leos are not supposed to be friends, because you guys, one can't help the other. It's always opposite attracts. And because you guys fly off the handle and you're always together, they're now going to be recognizing. So a lot of people are going to be shutting down, because authoritarian, and there are multiple people that is working to investigate you Leos and recognize what you Leos have been doing. And you Leos have took a whole lot of money that was not for you, because you see, fraud, you copy documentation information from someone else's and accumulate a whole lot of money. And if you now recognize, they're now gaining information and recognizing that Aries, Libran, had collaborated with you guys, and a bank is now onto a Cancer and recognize that a Cancer created an account for a Leo woman, and they're now recognizing that the bank account is double. For you Leo men, they're going to be recognizing that you Leo men was using a Scorpion child information, and this Capricorn woman has been trying to find her child, and where you people had used her child and target her child for ransom and held and blocked her child for ransom, and they're now going to be recognizing this is not the first time that you Leo men have done it, and they're now going to be taking down your crooked little corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, something is wrong with you if you are going to be hurting another person's child. There is just something mentally disturbed about you. And even if you don't have a child has nothing to do with everyone have to pay for their karmas. And when you're going to be accessing a child information and data, and it's going to be using it because this person have a better social status, then you are mentally disturbed. Okay, because each and every person is born in a family so that you can clear the karma. And when you understand that, and a lot of people think that, oh, I'm Robin Hood, I steal from the rich and get rich. No, you're just a bloody criminal. Okay, that's the story. So, you know, people can impress themselves with a whole lot of things, but you have cost this family and these people a lot. And I see a Virgo is going to be really recognizing, don't use my company, and don't use my people to do your crooked little thing. You know, if you and your family wants to be a crook, then don't use my company. And this Virgo person is now going to be so upset because this Virgo man and his company is on their whole lot of fire, because you Leo is connected to this Virgo man and its company, and this Virgo man is not very happy with you Leos at the moment, because this Virgo man recognizes this is a very rich person, is a very wealthy person, and he's communicating and saying, look, I don't know this person, because now they're recognizing that you Leos have documentation and information that you should not have had, because you don't know these people. So obviously you Leos was on someone else's computer, or someone, a Aries who was on someone else's computer, gave you Leos the data and information. Okay, a lot of you so this bank financial institution is going to be recognizing that a Virgo and a Gemini is a huge criminal, and they're now going to be recognizing that this Virgo and this Gemini is connected to you Aries, you Leo men, and you Leo men and your wife is in some sort of a problem, because you Leo men was trying to say, oh, a Capricorn person is your mother, and no, hell no, this woman would not have bring out, no, this woman don't even know you, this woman don't want to know you, this woman just wants you to get off her child information and go back where you came from, because this woman know that she has one child. It is a Scorpion, and what you have done is unbelievable to use this child woman information, and is going to destroy this child woman name, because you have created and destroyed your own name. So you're looking for a second name, and they're now going to be coming down on your parents for what your parents have done, because you these people had helped you to give you this new start using an old co-worker. So, this is a situation where karma is being repaid directly. It is a situation that now a Virgo is now going to be gaining a whole lot of knowledge where a whole lot of money went, because this Virgo is now recognizing that a whole lot of money was missing, and now here they're now recognizing how much money you Leo men and your wife, and how you Leo men get this Virgo woman, this crooked Virgo woman in a bank financial institution to rip off a financial institution a whole lot of money and gave it to you, and they're shutting it down. Because if you notice, the sun is in Capricorn, and I see you Leo women are now regretting because they recognize you are not who you are. And I see they're now recognizing that a Scorpion have to pay back this Capricorn woman and her child for the criminal offense of using her child data and information to give you criminal Leos and your partner to rip off thousands of people. And it's only the beginning, because the tax authority is really going to be coming after you Leos and your Gemini wife or Virgo wife, because a Virgo is not going to be taking the blame for the situation, and a Virgo is now recognizing how far you went. Sadness for an Aries person, because they recognize the bank financial institution, the bank manager is going to be looking at who created an account, and is going to be recognizing that the account was created by Aries. Aries was on the inside of the account. And sadness for Aries, because people in authority is now really going to be recognizing that you Leos had and they're going to be recognizing how you Leos got on this person computer, and how you were accessing and taking data. They're going to be investigating a Virgo businessman, and is now recognizing that this Virgo businessman and a Virgo woman gave a Gemini woman a whole lot of money that a Capricorn woman was supposed to get. And if you notice, the bank in the house of the second house is recognizing how much money was stolen, that a Virgo and a Gemini woman have stolen a whole lot of money that a Capricorn person should have regained. People in authority is so sad about what has transpired and the criminal offense. And I see a Virgo rich man is going to be working in collaboration to return this. Aquarians are now recognizing the secrecy within governments, where you Aries you Leos was getting away with the situation for a very, very long time, and they're going to be taking back every cent from you Leos for what you have done. And it is a situation that they're on to you Leos for such a long time, because they recognize that something was not above water with you Leos and a Cancer. And now an end is going to be coming in for you Leo men and your family that took a whole lot of money by using someone else's contract, selling people contract data and information. And here it is, double. You were selling people contracts. So here, this child is born with this contract. You double the contract. So this is identity theft. So ladies and gentlemen, the universe show you what is coming up in a week. So they're going to be protecting this woman and her child, because now they're recognizing that you Leo men was using this Scorpion, this Capricorn woman, child information and data. Gotta go. Namaste.